This 13-in-1 vegetable chopper received a listing evaluation score of only 53 on Amazon. Despite continued advertising investment and repeated keyword adjustments, its click appeal remains weak. Why has the investment failed to generate stronger clicks? The seller initially assumed that the issue was simply insufficient keyword coverage, or that the advertising strategy needed further adjustment. However, the evaluation results show that the benchmark competitor scored 89 points, and the gap is not limited to search performance. The most significant difference appears on the product detail page. This product scored only 3 points, while the competitor scored 2-4. It also trails by 8 points in the review category and by 3 points in the main image category. This suggests that the real differentiator may not be traffic itself, but whether buyers can quickly understand why the product is worth clicking and purchasing after they see it. DeepBI's first step is not to immediately rewrite a few lines of copy. Instead, it places the product and its competitors within the same buyer decision journey to identify where the information fails to create sufficient persuasion. First, consider the title. Although the current title places 13-inch-1 and vegetable chopper near the beginning, the overall structure reads more like a list of functions, brand credibility, usage scenarios, and specific capabilities are not organized into a coherent message. The competitor, by contrast, first establishes the brand and usage context, then highlights the multiple blades, multifunctionality, and efficiency benefits for everyday meal preparation. This structure helps buyers quickly understand what the product can cut, how it can make kitchen tasks easier, and why it is worth clicking for more information. Title optimization, therefore, is not simply about adding more keywords. It requires reorganizing the order of information. The title should begin with vegetable chopper with glass container, followed by relevant search terms such as stainless steel blades, mandolin slicer, food veggie chopper, and onion cutter, while retaining 13-inch-1 as the core selling point. It should also connect the product's multifunctionality with reduced meal preparation time. Instead of seeing a string of product specifications, buyers should immediately recognize a complete and easy-to-understand kitchen solution. The issue with the images is not that the product is missing from the listing, but that the presentation does not fully explain the purchase value. Some images simply display the components on a white background without showing realistic usage scenarios. If the information in the main image becomes cluttered or difficult to recognize when reduced to mobile screen size, buyers will struggle to identify the product's core value at a glance. DeepBI recommends reorganizing the images into a clear visual journey. The first image should clearly present the complete solution. Subsequent images should demonstrate different results, such as slicing, dicing, and shredding. The next set should use real-life operating scenes to communicate efficiency, followed by images explaining the glass container, food contact safety, cleaning, and storage after use. The 5 bullet points should also move beyond simply listing functions and instead follow the buyer's decision-making sequence. The first point should explain how the 13-in-1 design supports a variety of meal preparation tasks. The next should emphasize the material benefits of the stainless steel blades and glass container. The bullets should then explain how the product helps process vegetables, onions, and other everyday ingredients. Finally, they should communicate the additional value points identified in the report, including food-grade materials, BPA-free and lead-free construction, and suitability for microwave, oven, and freezer use. Each bullet point should answer a specific buyer question. What can the product do? Is it convenient to use? Are the materials safe and trustworthy? However, the product detail page remains the most urgent area for improvement. The gap between this product's score of 3 and the competitor's score of 24 indicates that the listing becomes noticeably weaker at the exact stage where it should continue persuading the buyer. The detail page should not simply repeat the title and selling points. It needs to establish supporting information. It should begin by showing how the 13 functions improve meal preparation efficiency, followed by clear demonstrations of the cutting results produced by each blade. It should then highlight the health and quality advantages of the glass container compared with ordinary plastic containers. Food safety, temperature resistance, cleaning, and storage should also be explained clearly. Static images and concise text should work together so that buyers not only know what is included, but also understand the practical benefits they will experience during everyday use. From the title and images to the bullet points and detail page, DeepBI does more than identify which sections received low scores. By combining competitor performance with the buyer decision journey, it reorganizes the information sequence, adds missing visual evidence, and transforms scattered product features into a continuous and persuasive purchase rationale. The gap in the review category also reminds sellers that trust cannot be built through product specifications alone. The listing itself must communicate the product's value in a more specific, complete, and credible way. The core issue with this listing is therefore not simply whether enough has been spent on advertising. The real question is whether the page successfully supports the buyer's decision once the opportunity for a click appears. The DeepBI Listing Optimization Assistant helps sellers identify gaps in the persuasion journey and communicate a product's functions, materials, and practical value more clearly to buyers.
Amazon ads, smarter with AI, optimize your listings, lower ACoS, and boost organic traffic. Follow DeepBI and contact us for a free, tailored optimization plan.